It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets, and it's coming up next.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that right there. Gamesmanship and veteran savvy. Father Time, he chases down these skill guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because, well, it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. But as a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience. Both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season. And that arm and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw by Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Malachi Corley reels it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Malachi Corley, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Laviska Shenault to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator. And for Geno Smith, he'd tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 30 on second down. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He finds space for a few yards that time. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Toss play. This is Walker. He's contained at the line for no gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Smith. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And now it's 3rd and short.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Hauled in left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. I'll try to run for it with Hall. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets with a 4th and 3. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Smith. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He gets loose down the right side. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. They've got first down from the 31. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He just throws this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Again, Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Rodgers. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Malachi Corley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. We've hit halftime, all tied up thanks to that late touchdown. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Chenault on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. It's caught Metcalf. No one around. He's got space. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Smith in the pistol. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Hall running between the tackles. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 47, finds his target, Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now here's Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw by Rodgers. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Hall once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's Hall on the carry. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. They'll run for this. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Still motoring past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Seahawks feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. Crosses midfield, still going. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Staying with Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Jets out to begin another drive. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Here he is to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
To throw. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Take it a short gain and turn it into an explosive play.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Throwing now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from New York.